from the oldest park in baseball. MLB The Show comes your way from Fenway Park in Boston. Today, a matchup of a pair of first-place teams between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Boston Red Sox. Joey Votto, the American League's leading hitter, continues his bid at a batting title right after this. Masahiro Tanaka, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Tanaka right now is the best of all of their starting pitchers. Good fastball, 92 to 94. Best pitch is the split finger. He'll throw it early. He'll throw it often. If he has the good split, these hitters are in for a long night.
Here comes perhaps the fastest man in baseball as Billy Hamilton strides forward to get this ball game underway. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded foul toward the third base dugout. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. Fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
You always have to look out for a guy like Joey Votto. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Josh Reddick is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. Can't complain a bit about the weather here. 75 degrees our temperature at first pitch. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
Hit back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Now batting, Nolan Arenado. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. From the stretch. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one. Strike two, swinging just out in front of the slider.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
But they'll just get the 1 out here as the runner will get back safely at first.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
In is Joey Votto now. He's had a phenomenal year at the plate, entering this August contest as the league's batting average leader.
I've never been in this position in my career before. I wonder if he's counting games down. You certainly want to walk away at the end of the year with a batting crown.
And this is swung on and missed as they jump ahead of Votto here, 0-2. And with an average, a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Angels strand one. And now the Red Sox get their turn. No score. Jake Faria will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
You know, Matt, he wasn't all that bad in his last one. In a day and age where we don't see a lot of complete games, 6 full innings in his last one. And if they can score him a few runs, he has a chance to win this one here today.
First delivery to him on the way. Swung on and hit deep to left center. Dahl going back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
One pitch, one swing of the bat, and they've got a man in scoring position just like that. On the mound, he's probably happy it stayed in the yard. He jumped all over the first thing he saw and almost got to round the bases.
Coming to the plate now, Aaron Hicks. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
As a look, now the pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. These Angels, as they enter play here this afternoon, fellas, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is why we do what we do. 2 first-place teams going to go at it today. Don't know how this is going to shake out. Is this playoff baseball? Come early a little bit. Interested to see how the managers go about it. We got some stars out on the field today.
Catch made out there in left center as the runner may tag from second. Nope, he'll hold tight at the bag with 1 away. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak rolling, D-Roll?
Well, Matty, this team can do one thing very well. This lineup leads the league in home runs, and that's why people pay the price of admission. They want to see the long ball. Everybody loves home runs, and it's exactly what this lineup gives you. They get count leverage, 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Don't look for that base hit the other way. They are trying to turn and burn.
Now the 1-0 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
Hit hard up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Batting fourth, the shortstop, Brian.
Stepping in, Brian Dozier entering play. He's currently 6th in the American League in runs batted in, but with a chance to add to that total right here.
Well, he's right in the prime of his career, and clearly that is resulting in big things for him.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
2-0 count, runners at the corners. You can bet he's looking for something to drive right here. There's a good chance he gets something to hit too.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Two balls and a strike to Dozier. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
He's definitely stumbled out of the starting blocks here in the first, giving up a couple of base knocks on that walk. First innings are often some of the toughest for a starting pitcher.
Stepping into the box, Pedro Alvarez, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
A 1 pitch on its way. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Peralta, the runner at third. Moreland on second. Dozier is over at first with one away. Just off the inside part of the plate, it's 3-1.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
In there for a called strike. 3-2 now.
Got to think he was sitting fastball right there to let that hanger go by. He won't see that pitch again the rest of the season.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit hard on the ground towards second. To second for one. Relay to Votto's in time at first, and it's a double play. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He's gone over his first 6 at-bats in the series so far. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
And it's 0-2 to Scope. No score here as we play inning number 2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Eduardo Escobar standing in as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And he takes a called strike 1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Angels are gone in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Stepping up now, Yandy Diaz. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The second baseman, Yandy Diaz.
Here it comes. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Reddick has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting 7.
Here now is Mike Zunino. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. And this is just off the outside corner. Ball 2. And there's a swing and a miss. 2-1 now. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Bottom of the second here with no score. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. There's Kyle Seager in the on-deck circle. We'll see him next. And he fouls this one off. The 3-2 one more time. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
First delivery to him on the way. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Seager behind with an 0-2 count. The 0-2 pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
The 1-2. Hard hit to first. Fielded by Votto. There's one on to first, and that's 2 innings and 2.
Back now at Fenway Park, home of the Red Sox, who have certainly treated these fans to some impressive pitching so far this year. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, "It's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones." Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, "I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun." Matt, back to you.
All right, Heidi, thank you. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box now, Bobby Wilson. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Wilson, a native Floridian. He was taken in the very late rounds back in the draft of 2019.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
In past meetings with Tanaka, he's got a 3-for-5 line. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And it's fouled away. And he is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
And they start him out away with a cold strike.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
So frustrating, Hero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. Snap throw from the catcher. Not in time. Ready with the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Reddick behind a ball and 2 strikes. Ready on 1 and 2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Angels leave one. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Here's George Springer, and he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Springer, a previous member of the Houston.
Get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Takes this the other way to right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the 3rd.
Hey, one of the things that makes it so tough to pitch is you consistently have to make good pitches. Even on 2-0, you just can't lay one right down the middle.
Yeah, I'm sure he wanted to nip a corner right there, but hats off, challenging 2-0 in a fastball count. He came and got some.
In now, David Peralta, fouled away. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. And there he goes towards second. Sent on the ground out to second. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And he is in there.
It's so important, Mark, to start to make quality pitches. And if you don't, this is what can happen. 2 batters, 2 base hits, 1st and 3rd, nobody out.
Yeah, and you just got to prepare yourself as an offensive player. You're just trying to get the runner in from 3rd. You can't worry about creating a monster inning. Do your job.
Into the box, Aaron Hicks. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Runners are at 1st and 3rd with none out. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Mitch.
Striding forward now is the DH, Mitch Moreland. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off. Springer at 3rd with 2 away. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Now at the plate, Nolan Arenado. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Sliced hard on the ground. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. Strike swinging, chased a high one there. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Hit hard on the ground towards second. On to first, and Votto's gone for out number 2.
The batter.
Stepping in, David Dahl. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. So far this season, Dahl is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Yanked on the ground down the line. And he misses there. 1-2. Hit softly on the ground to first. To his right, Seager. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Angels go down 1-2-3. On to the bottom. Here's Brian Dozier now.
Leading off.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball two, 2-1. Hit hard on the ground to short. Swanson picks it up. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
The third baseman,
and now is Pedro
24.
Alvarez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Alvarez.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Now a slider well off the plate, an easy take there.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Reddick has a read on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 2.
And that will bring in Yandy Diaz. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses, ball one. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Wilson will put this one away, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, and we are tied 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Here's Jonathan Scope now.
Leading off for the Angels, the second baseman, Jonathan Scope.
First delivery to him on the way. And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
Behind 0-2 now.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
For my money, there's nothing better than a 3-pitch see you later. Well, look here. He gets him on his heels with strike 1, up against the ropes with strike 2, and then he KOs him on pitch number 3. Love it.
Stepping in now, Eduardo Escobar. 0-1 the count. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope,
now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Popped him up. Diaz over to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter, number 7.
Stepping up to the plate, Dansby Swanson.
Dansby Swanson.
And that one swung on and missed 0-1.
All bets are off for the offense right now. This guy's got a low pitch count. He's attacking the zone. They have to get more aggressive. This guy's not going anywhere.
Behind 0-2 now. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. With just 1 hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up. So we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Hey, this guy's been slumping at the plate. Saw his average fall below 240 prior to this at bat. That knock had to feel good.
Seager.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. Oh, and he whiffs on it as it's by him at first. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Yeah, Matt, back-to-back base knocks right off the bat here. As we take a look at the numbers, you see they aren't that bad, but he's definitely got into a no-out jam here. We'll see if he can get out of it.
At the plate, George Springer. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Looking at his lifetime numbers, Springer is slugging north of 480, which puts him among some of the best power hitters in the game in that category. And that misses 1-1. And that misses 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
3-1 to him now. swing, and oh my, hit him with the high. On the Lansdowne and gone.
That ball was absolutely blasted. 113 miles an hour off the bat, according to Show Track. As you see the distance there, that's one that'll get people talking.
The left fielder,
standing in now,
7,
David Peralta.
David.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Two balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
And there's a base hit on the line. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
Yeah, and I think he might have lulled himself into a false sense of security out there. Prior to this inning, he was pitching a shutout, but now he's starting to look a little off.
Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. 3 runs already home here. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 18 for him on the campaign, as the Red Sox break on top now 5-0.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Now here comes the Angels skipper on his way to the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave after working just 4 innings, and this was not the kind of start he was looking for, I'm quite sure. Irvin Santana, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Number 54, Irvin Santana. Now batting, the designated hitter, Mitch Moreland.
In now, Mitch Moreland. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Santana has racked up over 130 innings on the mound and has an ERA he'd like to see come down a bit. Starts the day in the high 4s. Behind 0-2 now. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the power-hitting second baseman, Brian Dozier. hit the other way out toward right field. Reddick is right there, and that's out number 2.
The third baseman, number 24.
Into the box now, Pedro Alvarez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Hamilton going back. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. More from MLB Network. Coming to the plate now, Bobby Wilson. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Angels are gone in order. Need to get it going soon. Digging in once again, Yandy Diaz. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
No strike.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Into the box, Mike Zunino. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He steps in off a base hit in his last at bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Line towards center field. Hamilton is there. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Kyle Seager. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Wilson finds it. The throw to first is in. Here's Nolan Arenado.
Leading off with the
first delivery to him on the way.
Nolan Arenado.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. The windup and the 0-1. On the ground up the middle. And that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
Hey, he had just retired 10 straight until that base hit right there. That's into almost 4th inning of him not ever seeing the stretch. We'll see how he does with a runner on now.
Joey Votto is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Votto behind, but still dangerous even on 0-2. Hit softly down the line at first. Arenado aboard here at first with nobody out. And there's a base hit on the line.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Now in the box, David Dahl, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. None out, runners at first and second. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game. Ready now. Has a look, now the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Down the third baseline. Oh, look at Alvarez. Safe. The throw.
Hey, that's a heck of a play by the third baseman to get dirty right there. I can't tell you how hard it is or how far a throw it is, especially when you sell out and get dirty. To get up and throw the ball across the diamond, just didn't have enough time to get that one done.
He's set and the pitch. Now a swing and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
The batter, number 7.
Digging in, Dansby Swanson. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
I don't know if this is great deception by the pitcher, great arm action, or just bad offensive approach. They got to find a way to get something in the zone. Somebody's got to be willing to take a pitch, maybe move something the other way to kind of calibrate what the strike zone's going to be.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Into the box, George Springer will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
The right fielder, George.
Good movement there on the fastball as Santana gets ahead 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. One man is out in the Red Sox seventh. And up next, the outfielder, David Peralta. The windup and the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Scope is there. Throw to first, and Santana's got it working here. 2 quick outs. Striding in for Boston, Aaron Hicks. And he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Line towards center field. Hamilton is going to have room out there as he puts this. Now at the plate, Bobby Wilson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. Stays alive, still 0-2. The next 0-2. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. Digging in to try it again, Billy Hamilton. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Behind 0-2 now. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Digging in, Josh Reddick. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you, find a way to get on base. Maybe a little 2-out lightning on the horizon.
And he struck him out. 16 for the ball game. And next will be the designated hitter, Mitch Moreland. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
The designated hitter, Mitch Moreland.
Oh, and 1, here it comes. A bouncer to the left side. Arenado has it. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
The batter.
So digging in now, Brian Dozier. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Loud contact by Dozier and a ball with carry to left field. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street. It's a solo shot here from Brian Dozier, number 36 on the year for him. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
Into the box now, Pedro Alvarez. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
still 1-2. He'll try again. 1-2. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Fouled away. Another try at 2-2. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Now another 2-2. Fouled off. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. Line toward the alley in left center. And he stretches out in left, but this is off his glove.
Well, that's something you see often in batting practice. Guys using the whole field there, D-Row. I like to see that. A lefty that's just not always pull-happy. 100%, Dan. The pitchers have gotten so much nastier in today's game that if you're not willing to play with the entire field, you're going to struggle.
Standing in now, Yandy Diaz has a good changeup. Will get him to commit too early, and it's strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Grounded to third. And that gets through for a one-out base hit.
Now batting, catcher, Mike Zunino.
Riding in once again, Mike Zunino. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result.
And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
Into right field, that's a base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Ready now, Kyle Seager. And he's got ducks on the pond, as they say, looking to add to his team's already sizable lead. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Boy, it's really fun for me watching this vet out there battling in this tough spot. We've seen him in jams like this many times before, so he has plenty of experience to be able to get out of these kind of jams. And he's thinking more about that than the task at hand, which is getting this hitter out.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit in the air to center field. Hamilton is under it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. Trevor Hildenberger enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Ladies and gentlemen,
ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Hildenberger has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boy, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself. And this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an.
Now at the plate, Nolan Arenado starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
The 0-2 delivery. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. First offering on its way.
Joey Votto.
Swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Now batting.
Here comes the first pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Votto, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Hot shot on the ground is short, and that finds its way through for a base hit. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count.
On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over. A 7-0 shutout final today.